Yo, what's up, UNCF? I go by your boy TJ.
What's up, up and coming family? It's your boy Lil Reed, and this week we back with episode 16.
Episode 16. Back in the studio. Back in at the home front.
First and foremost, Happy New Year's. I hope everybody New Year's. Hope y'all New Year started out right. Hope y'all left all the stuff that was bothering you, all the stuff that you been went through in 2021, and you watch your slate clean. New beginnings, new money, new opportunities.
For sure that. New year 22. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all the people that's turning 22 in the year 22.
Shouts out to the people who managed to make it to 2022. I know a lot of people. Rest in peace. I know a lot of people ain't get to make it from COVID. It was a lot of stuff that we was on the roller coaster 2021.
Yeah, we lost a lot of people. More so to, like you say, the virus, and just people already being sick and then catching the virus.
A lot of rappers too.
A lot of death.
A lot of rappers.
A lot of killing.
Senseless stuff. Like,
yeah, man. We was having to watch out for a lot last year, man. This year we need to get a better control of that with the fucking police killing, black on black killing, senseless murder. Then you got the virus and sickness, so
people already had underlying conditions and people catching it ain't making it no better.
Right. So this year, we speaking positivity into the world, especially the up-and-coming family. We want everybody that listening and tuning in to us to stay positive. You know, they say you attract what you put out. So if you on even what you putting on social media, whether it's a meme, whether it's your tweets, try to stay positive. I know a lot of times we gotta have bad days and shit, but even that can bring you some bad attention that you don't want. So
good, always outweigh the bad.
Yeah, but just stay mindful of all the good shit, all the good stuff in your life.
Stay focused, pray, just staying lane.
Right.
Another thing I wanna. If I want to say nothing else, I'm gonna tell you this: if you sick, got running nose, coughing, eyes watered, stay home until you figure out what's going on with yourself.
Right.
That was the number one problem last year.
No, that's real shit. So I'm glad you said that. That's real. If you're not sure that you got COVID, or you're not sure what's going on with you, stay home, because I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of people so focus on the COVID because they forgetting all these other sicknesses like the flu. There's other shit out here still that you can get. Like the flu is deadly too. It's like killing people. People forget like you could die from the flu too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you sickly and you catch the flu could be enough to kill you. So don't think for 1 minute that the COVID done ate and swallowed or killed all the other sicknesses, because it hasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like
you can still get allergies, you still get a cold, still get a headache, all that.
Right, shit that's contagious to other people too, and that can weaken your immune system, and then you can catch COVID from you catching something else. Like you already sick, got the flu, your immune system weak, and you still going outside and stuff. Now you got a higher risk of catching COVID because you already sick. So, like Cuz saying, man,
drink your water, drink your vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Build your immune system up.
For sure, man. You ain't missing shit. Ain't nothing going on out here that was going on last year that ain't going on this year.
You can stay down from going out to the club, the bar, hookah lounge for 10 days. What it is? CDC recommend?
Nah, they saying it ain't 14 days no more. It's like 5 to 10 days. Which I think you should stay in the house still 14 days. That's just me.
I feel like people really wasn't even recovering after the 14 days. People. I know some people who took a couple months, weeks, like 2-3 months of that to fully recover.
Right. That shit ain't no joke, man. You need to give yourself time, patience, man. Have patience with yourself. I mean, this some shit that we ain't never experienced before, so, I mean, just because you ain't getting over sicknesses like you usually do don't mean, and just because you ain't got no more symptoms don't mean you ain't sick no more. Like, you still could be sick. You just not showing symptoms no more. Like, you coming off of it, but you still can get somebody else COVID.
Yeah, another thing is, if you know you sick, like real sick, or you know you got real sick, and then like if you got like a 9 to 5, well, if you got like a job, say a job, and then your boss telling you come in and you knowing you sick, stay home, bro. Just stay home.
Yeah.
Cause
regardless of what they talk about.
regardless of what your boss, supervisor, manager telling you, stay home, bro. Cause you can find a job, but you can't replace your life. Any other. Yeah.
You'll be gone when that job will still be here.
And they replace you as soon as you're gone.
Yeah, so yeah, man, that's some real shit from the up and coming gang, up and coming squad. Take care of yourself.
Cause they ain't gonna tell you you can go to jail for giving somebody COVID and they die.
Yeah, that's damn near murder if you knew. That's like you basically playing with people's lives, walking up, putting a gun to their head, because you don't know what people have going on. People may look healthy, but people go to the doctor and have all kind of illnesses and shit. So,
cause it be the healthy ones who be getting it bad.
Yeah, healthy as hell. So yeah, man, stay positive, stay motivated, stay hydrated, stay healthy. Stay out of the way of sick people. If you sick, stay out of the way of healthy people. You know, and let's just try to make this year a great year, man. Let's try to take the last 2 years that we had, use all that negative energy and turn it into a big ball of positivity for each other and our families, man. Let's get some money this year.
All that you was that opportunity, that risk you was procrastinating all 2021. Take it this year. Take it this year. Jump out there.
Cause me and Cuz definitely taking all the risks this year. Got to get to it this year, man. So it's gonna be more consistent videos, more videos. Our channel going up.
Yeah, last year we was mapping out the plans,
right,
learning, fixing our mistakes with it. You know what I'm saying? But this year we done got the blueprint. So now it's time to execute.
Yeah, it's time to take it all the way up there, man. Speaking of patience, cuz I'm gonna go on ahead and get right on into it, man. I gotta get somebody their flowers. Somebody that's been patient these last since 2019.
Yeah.
Sat on the sideline, you know what I'm saying? Watched his boy ball, and now he back. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for my boy Klay. You know what I'm saying? My boy Klay back on the scene, cuz one thing about it, man, y'all disrespected that man and they ain't put that man in the top, 70, 75 players?
75, yeah.
And he sat through the whole time and just watch y'all just forget his name, like he was never a part of this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that man had to come back, headband gang on them boys, cuz he got the Jufro, the Drake take care fro, cuz.
Yeah, cause
shooting lights out.
Cause he ain't gonna lie, he had a career ending injury, but he shake back. Cause a lot of people tell the ACL
and don't get back.
And they get back, but they don't be like playing like Klay was last night.
That boy was balling. Even the other team was amazed. Like, I don't even think they wanted to go sit up in the stands, cuz, and watch him play. Like, it's like that man had a comeback like Boosie. Like, he was on some other shit, man. And I love to see it.
Everybody was counting down till he came back. Happy to see him and take court in the home. And that shit was crazy. Man.
Shooting lights out like he never left, man. And the scariest part about all that, cuz, is he ain't like the season ain't even. Like, we ain't even close to postseason, so by the time he get in postseason, he gonna be nothing. I really got in the rhythm of like.
Another thing that's scary is the Warriors dominating. They like
29-9.
They killed it too. So now they at 39 right now. Without him,
29-9 was their record, I think, before he played last night.
And they won last night too.
It was like 30-9.
So it ain't like Klay came back to a horrible team like what it was.
Hell.
Nah, so that's what everybody's scared of right now. Like,
you know, because it's like you done added the missing link And people, like it ain't like he KD. KD was a great link to their team, but he's one of the splash. Like he original. Like he's a splash brother. Like he was there. Like before all this. Like you know what I'm saying. Like before KD got there, he's the link. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Curry used to trade threes back coming out of the court.
That's what I was about to say. Cause that's what's even scarier because you can't really guard Steph. So now what you gonna do? Like
they had three people guarding Steph coming down the court on last couple games.
He gonna make it.
And he gonna either come around the pick or run around the court until he get open.
Or now he's just gonna dish that bitch to Klay, and Klay gonna hit. Like you got to choose which one you don't want to make the three. But even if you put a hand in both of them people's faces, cause they still 90% guaranteed to drain.
And it's like, and it's not like Klay, Curry's the only shooter. They got Iggy, Draymond, all the
whole team.
Yeah, they whole team shooters. So that's what's most scary.
When you got two shooters that could shoot almost damn near 30 points a night, cause between the two of them. And you just add 10 or 15 points from everybody else, how can you compete with that? Like, can't no teams fuck with them, cuz. Like, you got Bron playing center. Bron can't go out both of them. Like, that shit curtains in the West, cuz. Like, Bron is literally playing center right now.
Ain't gonna lie, Bron doing it all right now. Ain't gonna lie, when them boys first got that team, I thought they was finna sweet.
Shit. Me too, cuz. Like, but then you gotta, I be thinking like, man, them boys, they old, but they ain't that old where they should be playing how they playing. I don't give a damn. But like, I don't know, man. I think they should have just. I think he should have got more of a younger cast. Like, have them boys coming off the bench somewhat, but mixing them in with some younger boys that can run and play. Like,
I feel like the team good. It's just they don't have the chemistry like they thought they would. Like the connection just not there.
And I honestly think AD on some bullshit, cause I know AD be getting hurt, but I feel like AD low key was on some. I just want to be me and Bron. I don't think he liked the fact that them boys came over there. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like he felt some type of way about them getting all of them, cause it's not like I'm making a big name for in my opinion, I felt like AD felt like it was going to be a Shaq and Kobe type shit with him and Bron, but you not Shaq and Bron not Kobe. So I felt like when they brought Carmelo and all them over there, it's like Bron. I feel like he feel like kind of salty, like a little brother type shit. Like, yo, look like if you got a little brother and then you go hang out with your friends, how your little brother be feeling like, damn, bro don't even be at the house no more. Like, I feel like that's how AD feeling. Like,
he feel like
he closer to Carmelo.
They're gonna take his shine or something.
Yeah,
like
they got bigger names and shit. They've been in the league longer. Like,
or like what you trying to say? Y'all trying to say ain't doing enough? Like,
yeah, like I feel like he just be getting. I feel like he be throwing temper tantrums a lot. Like even though you remember when him and Dwight had got into it on the South, I feel like he be throwing little temper tantrums. Like he just like in his feelings about them boys being over there. Cause people can make that shit look good, but behind the scenes we don't really know what be going on with them in the locker room and shit like that. Like you don't know, you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's how a lot of teams is. Though. You gonna have a couple players who won't fuck with each other, who like each other.
Right.
But when they get out in front of them thousands of people, they gotta know.
They gotta make it look like this, make it look like it's a brotherhood.
But sometimes that can't even stop them. Like they still like you said, AD and they're white. Like
yeah,
you don't really see that often in the league. Like two players fighting.
Yeah. Like I mean, even like back in the day on the Heat, Mario Chalmers and LeBron used to get into it all the time. Like that just, I mean, shit happen. Like you practice with a person, you be with these people more than your family sometimes on the road and shit. Like they gon' fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just wanted to give kudos to that boy Klay, man, and let him know we watching. You know what I'm saying? We fucking with the comeback. You know what I'm saying? We fucking with the rebrand. And I'm excited to see what he do, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see what
once he get back in that groove, dropping 60 points.
That shit over with. And then you got Curry right behind him dropping 60. Them boys coming down the lane, splashing, just hitting shit, just the whole game, cuz. That shit gonna be crazy.
For a healthy season for both of them boys.
Yeah,
man.
I hope on that happen for them boys, man, so they can get back where they need to be, man. Shit in football, man. Shit, the Raiders and the Chargers played last night because there was a late game. A lot of crazy shit happened yesterday. So the Rams lost to San Francisco, which I didn't expect. fucking Matthew Stafford, man.
Ravens lost to the Steelers.
Yeah, on some flu. And it seemed like every game went into overtime yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, it was close games. Like, the playoffs, they was playing. I mean,
some good ass games, ain't no lie. Like,
but OBJ running down the fucking side, bro. He running down the sideline by himself, cuz the man got beat. Really and truly, the nigga that picked the ball off from San Francisco, you ain't shit. You doing all that turn shit like you did something, my boy. But the only reason why you caught that ball is because you was lagging. OBJ had beat you. You was already beat. You was in the dust.
Bro had underthrew his ass.
Yeah, he smoked the hell out you. If it was Brady Aaron Rodgers on that play right there, man, you'd be cooked. OBJ would have been kept going, caught the ball, it would have been a touchdown. It would have been 6. Because OBJ had left your ass in the dust. You was trailing. Oh, so you really, you turned for no goddamn reason. Kudos to you for catching the pick 6. But
he had him in orange lips. Like, he could reach out. He still couldn't touch it.
Yeah, OBJ had ran past your ass, man. He had to end up turning around, almost coming back to the ball. So
shit, that ain't his
problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He made him look good.
Exactly. That ain't his damn problem.
But shit, the Raiders beat the Chargers in overtime. Shit, man. Shouts out to them boys. They going to the playoffs. The Ravens, cuz, you know our boy Lamar, he be back this year. Don't worry, he gonna be back, cuz. He gonna be back.
It seems like every time you get close, some shit happens.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little curse going on with that organization right now. But he gonna get in one. Lamar gonna get in one before it's all said and done with. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have that Ray Lewis, Ed Reed Ravens defense with Lamar right now, though. Goddamn.
Ooh.
And a Ray Rice in the backfield and some. That should be the legendary. That'd be if they would have had Lamar as quarterback when they was playing, cuz should be a wrap. Wouldn't nobody be fucking with the Ravens, man.
Cause nigga was scared to cook off that middle when
Ray Lewis smacked the shit out. Ray Lewis has smacked the shit out of one of them boys coming across that middle, and Ed Reed gonna come down here and hit your ass too. So yeah, but that's in a perfect world, man. Shit, what else happened in sports? One of the 4 or 5 star recruits at wide receiver position went to Jackson State. He's just committed.
I seen him.
He was talking all that shit about Deion, cuz, and them boys not wanting to go to HBCUs. He changing the format on that shit. So all y'all that talk shit about Deion and Coach Prime, talking about he wasn't gonna be able to get them boys to start coming now. He's showing y'all. You know
because it's only right. It's only right. Like,
yeah, you black. You black. Not for nothing, but it's just like, I like it because I feel like they standing up for something, cuz. They showing them that it ain't all about publicity and this and the stars and stuff like that.
Or the high ranked schools.
Yeah,
all that, like.
they stand on a legacy. You know what I'm saying? They buying into what he trying to do at Jackson State. So I fuck with that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A lot of head coaches got fired yesterday, cuz. Well, overnight it seemed like it.
I feel like I really don't understand how it goes. So it's like. When they sign a contract, it's like they gotta agree to a certain amount of games they gotta win, something like that.
So like in the contract, a lot of times you have guaranteed money. It's money that you're gonna get regardless. Mm-hmm. Then you have like if you got a 10-year contract, your contract might be up for renegotiation after 5 years. But to get all the money in your contract, it's like you have to do certain things. Like you might have to so Patrick Mahomes and all the money he got for his contract. He got like so many hundreds, like $100 million or so up front. Okay, boom. But to get the rest of your contract, you might have to win 2 more Super Bowls. You might have to be MVP 1 year. You might have to do this and do it's like in order to unlock other parts of your contract, then you got to complete these tasks. Then we give you this. Then we give you that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all like you might have to run this amount of yards to get this right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like your contract $500 million, but only a certain portion of your contract is guaranteed. The other part of your contract, you got to do things for us to be able to give you this money. You know what I'm saying? But you getting your certain percentage up front. You know what I'm saying? And then each year. Each year you're supposed to make a certain amount in your contract. Like if you got a $500 million deal, you might get 100 up front, and then the next year you might have $30 million year. Then it might be 30 after that. Then you might go up for renegotiation. They might change some stuff in your contract. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So,
but speaking on that, cuz let's get into this AB situation. like you were saying, like when it first happened and it first came about on the news and stuff like that. they had said, oh, he was trying to get his money like for his yards,
Right.
but when the truth when he had came out and spoke, he was like he was hurt and he didn't feel like he was 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like do you feel like I'm pretty sure AB ain't the only person who felt like that, but AB probably the only one who stood up for himself like, nah, I ain't going out there. Cause I'm pretty sure it's been a lot of players, football, basketball, all kinds of sports who was hurt, but the coach forced them to play, or he would say, I'm gonna cut you, you ain't gonna play for the rest of the season, like that.
Right.
Like, how you feel about that? Like,
okay, so I got two opinions on what's going on with that situation with AB. So my first opinion is with him trying to, okay, I get what he's saying by I was hurt. They was trying to get me to play to a certain level of intensity, and I couldn't because I was hurt. And by me telling them that, they told me I was done. Like, basically, if you don't play, you done. So he's saying that's the reason why he acted out the way he did, because it was like, y'all forced me off the team, basically. Like, y'all didn't give me a chance to do nothing because you knew I was hurt. And then you automatically trying to put me out there in the heat of the moment and knowing that I'm hurt. I feel like if that's the truth and the wholehearted truth, that's valid, because you want him to go out there and risk a career ending. Like, what if he went out there and something happened where he couldn't like perform ever again? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if he already hurt and he re-injured himself, but it's permanent this time? Like, he can't fix it or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would make me upset. Now, my other opinion is, if you're hurt, AB, why act? I feel like if you hurt, then you shouldn't be doing jumping jacks and shit in the end zone and all that and shit like that. Yeah, like now your action is contradicting what you're saying. Cause it's like, okay, I understand you upset and you mad, but it's like, it's a better way he could have handled it, in my opinion. Now, we all know AB. We know how AB was in Pittsburgh, so that's AB character. Like, AB gonna do that. That's just him. But now you know. Now it's like you can't. Now you ain't giving. Cause once you say once you put out a letter and say I was hurt, they wasn't showing me. But then they look at the footage of you doing all this crazy shit. Now it's like you canceling out that.
Nah, if you would have just walked off, like just walked off.
I could go for that. I could have his back with this shit 100%. I have his back, but I just feel like you hurting your chances of having somebody have your back, or the league looking at it like, well, maybe they was doing some bullshit. Like, maybe they was trying to. Now that cancels out because of how you acted after the fact. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Can you feel what I'm saying, cuz?
Cause he could have went out, like, cause he said he was already hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he could have ran a route where you know the routes he was run, like they'll run, then they'll stop quick on their feet and turn around. Mm-hmm. Like, he could have, you know what I'm saying? He could have slid, you know what I'm saying? Cause
you saying in the during the game?
Yeah.
Just been like, I can't go out no more.
Yeah, like, he could have been done for the rest of his life.
Right.
So so I kind of get why he did it. Like, he went crazy, like, flash, like, cause it's like y'all jeopardizing my life for a game, for like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like,
so you saying that's the reason he acted out?
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, I'm hurt. You want me to play? I tell you I can't play, and now you telling me. So it's like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I can go out here and ruin my career playing, and if I don't play and do that, you telling me I'm done anyway.
Exactly. So what's the point? Like,
yeah.
Cause I'm pretty sure they got couple backup wide receivers that can replace him.
Right. Now, my other thing is, AB, you saying you hurt. Nah, I know coaching staff get health reports. I know they get reports from the trainer. I know they get reports from your doctor, because you insured by that team. You're insured by the NFL. So before you go out on the field, I know they got to have a breakdown of what's wrong with him. So that's another thing. Like, did they get word from your doctor? Like, he bullshitting, he ain't really hurt, he can play?
He was, wasn't he playing before?
Yeah, he was playing. I'm pretty sure he was on the field playing.
So I feel like he was playing at the beginning, but he probably
hurt himself.
He probably felt he fucked up even more.
Right.
And they told him go and got there. He was like, no, I ain't going back out there. I feel like I had took them more.
Right.
And they were like, go out there or you cut. That's why he went off like that.
Right. Okay. Now another thing I was thinking too, another thing I said to myself. Now back on to what you were saying about the contract part about him having to catch this many balls, run this many yards, do this for them 33,000 to get the whole million that they was trying to get the rest of his contract.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I feel like this too. I feel like AB was hurt, but they wanted to play. So maybe I felt like he figured out, okay, yeah, if I get this rest of this, then I get my little $1 million. So I felt like he felt like, okay, I'm gonna go out there and give y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all me playing hurt, but I want the ball. It's like I'm gonna play hurt for y'all. Now y'all give me the ball so I can go ahead and knock these different tasks down so I can get this money. Now I felt like AB felt like I'm out here playing hurt and y'all ain't throwing me the ball. I ain't getting no action. What am I out here for? So I felt like maybe he went and told the coach like, bro, I'm playing hurt and you ain't throwing me the fucking ball. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, at least throw me the ball. I'll play hurt as long as I'm gonna get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Throw me the ball. Like, give me the rest. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I felt like that may have happened too, cause like he may have felt some type of way about him playing hurt and still not. It's like y'all just got me out here being dead weight. You know what I mean?
But I'm pretty sure Brady and the coach have plays just designed for him. But every play though, like he ain't gonna get the ball.
But I'm saying I'm trying to put you in his mind.
Oh yeah.
Because at that point it's like, nah, y'all being selfish, want me to play hurt. I'm gonna be selfish and think about me.
I'm pretty sure Brady and the coach knew what his incentive was that game. Like he had shit to break.
Right. Now, what I don't fuck with, like Tua was saying yesterday, because of the fact that now you talking shit about Brady and shit. Like now you trying to throw everybody up under the bus. When Brady was one of the main factors of why you got back in the league. Like he vouched for you to come to the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like now you trying to drag everybody else under the bus for shit that you got going on. I don't rock with that.
Cause he was saying in an interview, Brady got what's his name? What's his name?
Gronk, like a 10, like he got Gronk a higher paid contract than him, but you not Gronk.
He was saying Gronk don't gotta prove himself to get his money, but I do. Cause they know how you is, bro. Like you a hothead, bro.
But AB, you not Gronk.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't got the stuff like Gronk. You don't got the numbers like Gronk. At the position, at your position in that Gronk position, Gronk is a higher. Gronk is better at his position than you are at your position. Gronk block. Gronk got, you know what I'm saying? Gronk got rings. Gronk name. You know what I'm saying? Him and the Brady, the duo that they are, bring more jersey sales. Like it's a lot that go into that. So you can't sit there and hate on Gronk. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't rock with that shit, cause it's like you putting a magnifying glass on everybody else, and they ain't got nothing to do with your bullshit.
It's like he don't want to hold himself accountable. He trying to
bring everybody
up under the
right, right. So,
like, how can you talk about the man that helped you get back in the position?
Cause right now he feel like everybody against him and shit. Them boys ain't said nothing. Brady don't give a damn. Cause I know for a fact Tom Brady don't give a fuck about nothing.
After the game, Brady was saying he hope he get
everybody love him.
Yeah, like he said nothing bad about him.
That boy that crazy, cause man, okay. And then that nigga doing that damn grid. What he was doing on his college photo they got when he had his hello.
He was signing.
Like that nigga been, but he a Florida nigga. Like he just, I don't know, cuz. That's why I say like it's a curse and a blessing to be from Florida. Cause like, yeah, we got some crazy. We are kind of crazy cause we do some crazy shit. But now we don't take it that far. Now doing jumper jacks in the end zone and shit like that, cuz and all that.
I'm surprised he didn't get fined for. He might get fined for that.
You know he gonna get fined, cuz. You bring man.
He took his jersey off on the sideline, threw that bit through the gloves. I ain't gonna lie, man. That probably was the most embarrassing shit ever. Like think
about his mama, or if his mom's still alive. Think about your family, like your kids and shit. Like they gotta deal with that shit. Like it got to be at this point. It got to be about more than just you though. Like you got to think about other people. Like You know what I'm saying? I just,
Like he could have took his jersey off, sat down next to him, and just sat on the bench the rest of the game.
No, not him.
Yeah.
not AB, cuz. You know AB got to go out there and do cartwheels and shit, backflips and shit. He got to be a circus clown.
That man like that bitch doing jumping jacks. That man he was blowing kisses and shit to the people.
That boy AB showing his ass out there, cuz. And they all I know they all on the sideline looking at him, cuz, like, what? Even Mike Evans, cuz. Mike Evans was trying to stop him from, this the top receiver on the team, like, bro, don't leave, like, we need you, like, stay, like, don't take your pack, like,
Which one? The twin.
Mike Evans,
The twin,
number 13. The tall receiver on the bus. So
yeah. Trying to who's grabbing that shit.
He was trying to like keep him from like, bro. What you like?
He was like, no, let me go.
Like, bro. Like, man, come on, man. Like, you doing too much. Like, and it's like he don't realize, cuz, that if you stayed on the team, you gon' catch all. Y'all end up damn near gonna go to the Super Bowl. It's probably gonna be out of y'all in the Packers that go from y'all division. Like, you gon' damn near go to the Super Bowl. Like, what you treating?
My thing, I'm still confused on, cuz like they got more games, so he was gonna get it.
Eventually, he was gonna get it. He was gonna get that. He's gonna get paid more for being in the postseason, and he's gonna get paid if they went to Super Bowl. Why are you tripping? You're not hurting for money. AB.
So that's why they was saying like it gotta be more than that.
There's more to it. It'll come out eventually. It's more to it. I know it's more to it. There's got to be more to it. It'll come out eventually. Cuz. But shit, yeah, we ain't gonna get him the whole show, cuz that AB shit, that situation, he just teams his own at that point, cuz like everybody got their own opinion.
At this point, everybody gonna feel like he hot head. Everybody gonna sign him and do nothing with him, nothing.
Yeah.
So
now
now
it's like let you come to my organization and do all that.
Now it's like he done fucked up his terms with everybody else. But I'm pretty sure once True come out, somebody gonna sign him.
Yeah. I mean, cause he's not a bad player. Like, he ain't a bad player. It's just what he do on and off the field sometimes that get him messed up. But he's not a bad player. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I want to talk about something, cuz, you know, just it's on a lighter note, some shit that's been going on, man. These goddamn Taco Bell wings, cuz. You got to tell me something, cuz. You got to explain, cuz it's like, I thought we was in a wing shortage. Like I didn't think we had enough wings for a franchise to be just popping out with a whole new thing on their menu and it's hot wings. You know what I'm saying?
Lie to you, cuz. I ain't gonna lie to you. Last time I ate Taco Bell, no lie, 2017. I was in high school, cuz.
I ain't ate Taco Bell in a minute, cuz.
What they 5 years?
That's almost 5 years. 18, 19, yeah, 5.
And when I went there, I used to get just the tacos or the burritos or the what's the churro, the sweet thing,
yeah, I get what I know what you're talking about, the cinnamon twist.
And when they came out with the strawberry slushy and all that,
that shit used to be smacking. The fruitista shit.
Yeah,
that shit used to be smacking.
So for me,
I never eat them. I never eat them chicken wings, though.
Cause that's like damn.
That's like Magic Fry selling.
That's like a Chinese restaurant. Chinese restaurant selling pizza or something like that. That's like a Chinese restaurant selling pizza or some shit. Taco like it's self-explanatory. Taco Bell. Like you go there for tacos, nachos, shit like that.
Next thing they gonna add fries, cause you gonna be able to get chicken wings and fries.
And for them to pop out with chicken during the pandemic, during the chicken wing shortage.
Wingstop don't even got chicken wings. They had to add thighs. Like, what chicken wing, y'all? There must be wings from a pelican or something, cause a penguin. Like, Now we ain't trying to bash Taco Bell, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people eat Taco Bell. It's just funny to me.
Some people were saying it's a 6 out of 10. Some people give it a 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Some people was fucking with it. Some people weren't fucking with it.
That's like that damn chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Like,
nah, Popeye chicken sandwich was understandable.
I'm just saying, like it's like a big trending thing like that was like. Taco Bell got wings, like people can't believe that shit, cuz.
It's just so I feel like what the reason is so like but like unbelievable because what we dealing with right now.
Yeah, like how y'all managed to get, like, y'all had the chicken wings for years, like y'all just starting to sell them. How y'all managed to get chicken wings when all the wings at restaurants market price and shit, like people have, like, it's a scarce. They was trying to make it seem like they was like running out of chicken. Like,
I feel like that was the problem, the original problem behind it, like, cause you a tribe?
I ain't gonna lie,
I ain't gonna lie. It look good with that side of ranch. It look good now.
Hey,
but it's just something that I wouldn't just wake up one day and say, oh, let me go try these Taco Bell.
Well, you know Taco Bell got wings now, boy.
It's just some you.
I never thought I'd see the data, cause
like it's like you will tell somebody to bring you some food. And then they bring it back. You would never in your 1,000 years living expect somebody to bring you some wings from Taco Bell.
Never. I never thought that would ever happen. That's what I'm saying, cause that's the most unbelievable shit ever. Like I never thought I'd see that ever.
That's like McDonald's coming out with that McRib shit. What is
Yeah, like when they were selling hey, people love that shit though, cuz, but I don't know how they get it. Like when y'all cook barbecue, like I know y'all got barbecue sauce from chicken nuggets, but that shit crazy. I just want to see what you thought about that, cuz, like that's amazing, like. And I know everybody talking about it, so it's like, damn, you know.
I ain't gonna lie though, cuz I done seen about 4 or 5 people on Twitter that went to the hospital and said they stomach is fucked up.
Huh?
Behind that
hospital?
Shit. Yeah, they fucked up behind that shit.
Them boys in the hospital. Uncontrollable diarrhea, boy. Can't make it to the toilet fast enough, boy. Woo!
Speaking of that, Taco Bell, I got some. I want to let y'all know. I was on Twitter. I was on. You know the page that like have all the stuff that's viral and all that's like popular right now. So I had stumbled across this YouTube account called Uber Facts, and it was saying what company secrets can you reveal, and everybody saying who had worked at these companies who quit now they were revealing all the secrets and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Wendy's chili.
Yeah.
Damn, they could have kept that, cuz.
I just want to run down on a couple of y'all. So they said the gravy that KFC used for their potatoes and gravy is made from used deep fried oil.
But how factual is that, cuz? Like this coming from people that used to work at KFC?
They used to work there.
Damn.
They used to work there. Let me get a couple more. It's the down with that bed.
That's why I pay to cook your own shit.
They say Chick-fil-A lemonade is made up of 30% sink water, 50% sugar, and 20% lemon juice.
What's the first one?
30% sink water.
Sink water? What? That good ass lemonade? Probably tastes better. It probably tastes different when it's warm, cause I ain't gonna lie.
Who would ever thought that bit'd be fire though?
That shit be fire, but that shit give you gas. You had gas like a motherfucker. Well, I know I do. Shit.
Let me give y'all a couple more. They
I might have to stop you, cuz.
Somebody said they used to work at Bank of America and they would intentionally make accounts go overdrawn.
What?
Yeah, man.
That shit, wow.
They said somebody said yes, the posts from the largest to smallest transaction are not real time and will hit you for overdraft up to 5 a day and will roll to the next day. Then they charge an additional fee if your account overdraft for more than 5 days.
Come on, nah, you can't. Nigga ain't got $35. You hit you with them $35 overdraft.
And the one that blew me, cause you would never believe this. This person say, I work for AT&T. They said, our text fix your phone all right. They search for your phone. I mean, they search for your news, videos, even the ones you think you're deleted. Then they copy them to another device.
What?
Like
the shit you search.
Like say if you go to get your phone fixed, and then the text go through your phone, like go through your messages and go through your pictures and find your news and shit like that. And the ones you think you deleted, they can find them, and put them to another phone.
What the fuck? What you need people news and shit for? That's how celebrities news and shit probably be getting leaked and shit, cuz. Letting everybody unlock your phone and shit and all that. Now your news out there on the net, man. That shit crazy.
All right, last one, cuz. They say always order McDonald's French fries with no salt. They are obligated to wipe down the fry station of salt and cook a new batch with mean super hot and fresh French fries.
I don't believe that shit, cuz. Them people ain't finna wipe no. They finna throw them fries in that shit.
They just be making shit. I thought they just making shit up.
Hell no, man. That shit crazy.
All right, last one. If y'all got debt or a credit card debt, they said collections law firms are much more willing to settle your debt for less because by the time they bought your debt, they paid pennies of dollars for it. Also, if a collection agency contacts you, tell them not to contact you again until you've been served a notice to appear for a hearing. Collection agencies don't have legal departments and legal contact to tell them. Yeah.
So yeah, they don't even correspond with them. Just tell them, man, stop calling my goddamn phone, man. Cause basically, unless you done like serve me a subpoena to go to court or some shit like that, it's like you just bothering me, like harassing me, like you ain't nothing really legal right here.
That's like the people calling me for the extended car warranties.
Yeah, quit calling me, man. I put scam lightly. I turned it to scam lightly.
Hey.
All that goddamn calling me and shit and stuff like that, man. I ain't with that.
Yeah, man. A lot of these businesses got some secrets.
Yeah. And y'all, that's why I say please don't eat out every night. If you can, try to go home and cook at least something home cooked or something. Don't eat every night out, please. Try not to. I know sometimes we be moving and stuff, but
I know every black family in the household did this because they'll go to Walmart, Walmart, Target, Sam's, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Costco's, all these. Cart full of groceries, cuz it's still stopping at Popeyes, $8.
Where they got that? Boy, that Popeyes sound good as hell right now, boy.
I'm talking about that, man.
That's facts.
The Hungry House, Domino's. I'm talking about.
Nigga can have a house full of groceries at the house, cuz nigga gonna put in.
House full of groceries on the way home, cuz like, fuck it, one of them. I ain't gonna cook.
Cause they don't feel like cooking. That shit crazy, boy. But yeah, I'm gonna ask a question, cuz, and then we can bounce back and forth for some trending shit. But I want to ask you, cuz, just as a question, and I was thinking, like, do you feel like, I know it's probably different through generations, but like women, like I was telling you the other day, me and you, we had the pleasure of like still having our pops in our lives. Like our moms was never the women to take us and like keep us away from our dad, regardless of arguments, anything like that took place between them in their relationship. Do you think like a woman raising a son, like do you think a woman can raise a man, like once you add all the pros and the cons to that situation, do you think that man become better man without having his father, or do you think he's a better man with having it? Like basically, do you think a woman can raise a better man than a man, or without the help of a man? I should say that.
I feel like it's like different like ways you can look at it, like like cause you never know what the mama telling the son or the daughter about their daddy, like cause you never know, like. But yeah, you right though, cause some like certain stuff like
play a role in it.
Yeah, right. Like the mama can teach the son the stuff that the daddy can teach the son, and the daddy can teach the stuff
that the mama
can't teach.
Right.
So it's like it does plays a role, cause
finish it.
Cause like look like cause you I can't even hold me anything. Get something together.
You could. Cause that's what I'm saying. It's something that can go a bunch of different ways. I personally, and I don't know how you feel. I personally feel like it depends on the circumstance that your mom was put in from your dad or the situation that happened with your dad. Cause you got some women, cause like, okay, example number one, you might have a man and a woman that get married, they have a child, and then in the midst of them having a child, their relationship goes south, and then they end up wanting to split ways. Now, depending on how their divorce goes, whether it's a good divorce or a bad divorce, it could affect how they raise their kid. Because if it's a bad divorce, you might not get to see your dad, but a couple times out of the year, he may live somewhere, he may have to move. You in the house with your mom. Now you know what I'm saying, like your mom might be stressed out and going through because she's trying to get herself back together and prepping herself as being a single mother. Like that take a strain on the child. Like, you know what I'm saying, you might see your mom go from having this and that and then go to struggling, and it might force you into a situation where you might have to start going out and hustle. Like it might turn you to the streets. You know what I'm saying, you might be lacking love in your household from your dad and your mom. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when your parents are together, it creates a covenant for that child. Like, ain't nothing like having your mom and your dad together in a household. You know what I'm saying? So when that's broken, I feel like now that child might go looking for that missing piece of that love out in the streets. He might join a gang. He might want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, that could be one example of how that go. The next example could be if your mama and your daddy just was a fling. Like, your daddy could have had a different wife. Like, you could be an outside child. And now your mama hate men because your dad told her that he was going to leave his wife for her. Now you got a bitter mom. Now your mom teaching you to hate men all your life. So now you don't listen to no older man. The guidance and stuff like that come from a man, you ain't trying to hear it because your mom done beating your brain that a man ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like you saying, it could go a bunch of different ways, Trust. Or you could have a blessing of a privilege to have a mama like us that, regardless of what she went through with your dad, she always let your dad be a dad. And I feel like that's kind of a great way to be as a mother. You know what I'm saying? Is to never stand in the way of your child being handicapped in society. Like, your happiness shouldn't come before the teaching that your child need, in my opinion. You feel me? I know everybody's situation, circumstances is different. I know everybody's circumstances and stuff be different, because a lot of times, because we don't realize as men the shit that we do that can scorn or make a woman bitter. Like, we could fuck a person up mentally, like emotionally, to where they be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that's our fault. Like, as a man, we can do that. That's the truth. You can do that. Like, you could take a woman down and through. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what plan she had with you. Like, for her to lay down and have your kid, it had to be some type of love. Or some type of, I mean, some women do it for the benefit of money and financial stability or whatever, but for the most part, I would like to think that they lay down and have a child with a man that they really in love with. You know what I'm saying?
It go both ways. Some do it to lock in they life, or some do it just because they love the man they having it with.
Right. So yeah, I believe, like we saying, I believe it's circumstantial. I believe sometimes a woman can raise a better man than a man, because it depends on the man you like. If your daddy was like shout out to Gillian Wallow, if your daddy was a couch warrior, you know what I'm saying, and your daddy was a man that was being taken care of by your mama anyway, like, all he was some dick. All he was that just, you know.
Cause don't get me wrong, cause some I feel like some people, some kids raised up to be mama's good, mama's boys, and sometimes some like 50, I say like 75% turn out to be good in life with despite they daddy not in their life.
Right. They don't let that be an excuse for them not to be successful.
Cause sometimes, I ain't gonna say sometimes, but mama always gonna be there. Despite the dad,
95% of the time, mama gonna always be there, right?
From the hospital, the doctor, from the first football, basketball game,
right.
school play, first day of school, picking you up every day, waking up, going to bed, because you gonna see mama all the time.
All the time, your whole life, basically. You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like sometimes the daddy do play, but sometimes it don't.
Right. I believe, because even if you get into deeper, because of like how certain women talk about certain men in relationships, like where they be like, men don't communicate well, or they don't show affection, or they grew up in a household. I feel like the mom helped with that. Like if you was raised by your mom, you have a certain sense of affect. Like you have a certain sense of like how to treat your woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or even if your mama didn't have a man in the household, you kind of feel that void of being the man in your household. So I feel like them type of men learn responsibility earlier. Like, especially your mama, your mama don't take the trash out. You got to take the trash out. Like,
especially if you was the only child,
right,
or if you the oldest child,
like me and you.
Yeah.
Or if you was the oldest child and the only child for a elongated period of time, and it was just you and your mama for a while, you start to take on, like, if you hear something in the middle of the night, as a man, just being a male, your instinct kick in to where you kind of got to defend your house. Like, it's only me and my mama. Like, you gonna eventually like develop the macho-ness. Like, I'm gonna take care. I'm secure. Like, I'm trying to say, I'm gonna protect my mom, basically.
Household,
you know what I'm saying? And that's a key trait in being a man when you get older and get a family, get kids and a wife. Like, you gotta be that protector. You gotta make your family feel secure. So that's something that you was taught without your dad being.
Because the daddy don't be there all the time. So mama gonna jump behind you first thing first.
Right. Just her being a woman. That's just her instinct. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Especially if you become a male, like teenage child, and your daddy not in the household. Now you wash your mama car. You become like a handyman almost, in the sense of like, if a light bulb go out or some shit, like your mama not gonna be tall enough to reach up and screw. You know what I'm saying?
Like some breaking house, you gotta like fix.
Learn how to fix it.
Mama call you the oil change.
You take it to get an oil change. You might find somebody in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things like that. I feel like that is helpful when you not having a dad around, because with your dad being there, then your dad take up that slack. Now you can learn that from seeing your dad do certain things, but we all know that it's better to do it hands on and get the teachings from that.
Like this, cause like say at the daughter or son applying for school, call a doctor office, set doctor's appointment, or need help with like customer service. Who the first person they call? Mama, right?
Right.
Mama know all that, right?
Yeah.
Mama go
your social security.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or you call your daddy be like, ask your mama. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, you right about that, cuz. That's really a fact. Like, you gotta learn how to take care of your stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I learned my social security number from my mama. Like, I learned all that from my mom. You feel me? I learned how to call my doctor and all that from my mom. Like, my dad don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I still to this day I call mama and ask her stuff like
right,
exactly,
because she knows she been doing it all her life for 18 years. So yeah, that's a key point too, cuz. Now I do feel like as a man, cause I put it like this. Sometimes young boys develop like a feminine side of them being just raised by their mom, because that's all they see. Like, they don't see certain things with a man. Like, your mama don't go outside and play football. So a lot of stuff you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you got a mama that like, no boy, go outside. Or like my mom, like, she made me, like, I went outside. Like, I had cousins, you know what I'm saying? So I was, I was a boy, like a man, like a boy, like dirty, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fingernail dirt, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, smelling like outside. Like, some boys don't get that though. Like, some of them don't get to be a rough boy, like rough house, like wrestling, like they don't know how to be clean and stuff, because that's you know what I'm saying, they mom they lacking that. So that's another thing, like, you know what I'm saying, that can hinder them in the older, when they get older, because it's like your woman wants you to be manly, but you only being as much manly as you know how to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain men that it's certain men that sit in the car when they woman go pump gas. But they been sitting in the car all they life because they mama pumped the gas their whole life. So it's second nature to them. It's men that what else? It's men that they don't know the chivalry type things to do for a woman, because it's like my mama did everything for me as that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to cater to a woman because I've been catered to her all my life by my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, even I'm gonna tell you something, like with like LeBron, like my dad always tell me, like, you see how LeBron be crying and shit like that sometimes about certain cars and shit, like he got that, like that whiny shit that come from him being raised by his mama. And I be thinking like, yeah, somewhat, but not all the time, cuz that ain't all the time got to do with that. You feel me? Like that could just be the cause there's a lot of people that's raised by their mama that's not like that. You dig what I'm saying? So I believe, one, it is a circumstance, but I also believe that it depends on the mother. Like, you got certain mothers that really like fuck their kids up behind that mom and daddy shit. Like, even I'm gonna take it a step further, cause even the child support thing, like, if you got a dad, like, and we always talk about it, but it's like, that shit, I feel like it's a tool, like, to make your dad start going, like, you got some men that really want to see their kids, cuz. They really want to live their kids' life.
And child support just make them don't even want to come around with shit like that.
Right. So, that's just a question I had, cuz, like, today I wanted to ask you this. Because it's something like, the reason I say that is because in our generation, we not seeing the 30 and 40-year marriages no more. So,
shit, we're not even seeing the 5, 10, 20.
So, that's becoming more of a reality than ever. Like,
I feel
a lot
like
of men gonna be raised by their mama.
I feel like doing this at the time, we seeing more kids than marriages. Like, it's more.
Oh, for sure.
More funerals than
facts.
Than graduations or birthdays. Like,
show.
Kids like been seeing
speaking
15,
bro.
18, 19.
Yeah. No, you definitely said some shit that then, cuz. All this shit changing and shifting. Like, we gonna see more and more single.
That's
single family. Single. We gonna see more single mothers and single fathers at graduations when our kids get older than I feel like ever.
That's like our parents and grandparents teaching us to before you have any kids, make sure you married or have a household, a home. But it's like what we saying is y'all ain't had that. Like, y'all didn't do that.
Right. So
like you saying, like they only know what they see or what they know.
Right. So it's like you tell, and a lot of times, cuz that be the plan. The plan be to get with a woman and marry her and have kids, but sometimes it don't go as planned. Life don't happen perfect.
Everybody don't want to get married. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, don't want to have kids. Everybody don't want to live together.
Right.
So you can't really go off
the traditional way of doing shit. Cause who made that right? Like I know that in the Bible it say he who find a wife find a good thing. That's true. But why you got to be married to her on paper? Like, you could just be at the essence of a wife. She could, and y'all, if y'all got I feel like if the people got an agreement, let them people be. You ain't got to go to their wedding. And
I feel like it's only like that because of how people will look at you. I feel like that's why it's so much pressure. They like, oh girl, you got 2 kids, you ain't even married to this man, like you ain't got no ring, like that. I feel like society made it like that.
Right, we did that, yeah. We put the pressure, you put the man-made pressure on a person in their relationship, and that's why relationships don't last, because you worried about what other people saying, he worried about what other people saying. Now y'all ain't even focused on what y'all saying as a people no more. Y'all, shit just get tricky, cuz. But I know in our generation and the generations under us, I know I got a lot of friends that's got kids, and a lot of girls that's my friends that's single mothers that ain't with. A lot of my homeboys that had babies with my homegirl from school to high school, they not together. I know a lot of people just got kids and ain't with they baby mama or they baby daddy, which is, you know what I'm saying? So Hey man, that's just gonna be a reality. I think in a couple of years, there's gonna be a lot of that going on, which is kind of scary because that we don't know how that's gonna affect them kids and their generation. It's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be real fucked up, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless we can get to a point to switch their mindset and show them that what we were doing was wrong, then it's really gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
And another thing is, cause I think people scared of marriage because these married men and women be the ones that's doing all the crazy stuff.
Fucking off.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it's like doing all the cheating and stuff.
Because they not ready to get married, cause like you saying, they just going off of society. You get married for what? You not even ready to be married. You just get married cause motherfuckers, you basically, cause you be surprised what people do for clout and fame and shit. You running down, getting on one knee and getting married and shit for a video to put on Instagram. You trying to be dirt in India and shit. Like,
I know some people who went to the courthouse and got married from a judge and married as long lasting than these people having these 100,000 weddings and
all right,
these 100,000 written out venues, man,
and get divorced next year. Y'all don't spend $100,000 on y'all wedding.
You got some people who you got the 10% who do it for who they really love. They got real married. And you got the 90% who just do it just because they ready to brag on the holidays and in the living room with Thanksgiving. Oh girl,
they gonna have to snatch that bitch off next year. You coming in there? Where your husband at? Where your ring
coming
at?
up Christmas, where your ring at?
He done took it back.
Whole time your cousin over there,
he knocking her down.
Your husband and your cousin inbox.
You know me and your cousin ain't together no more. I see how you were looking at me at Thanksgiving. I feel like you want me. I feel like this ring yours. I feel like I gave the ring to the wrong cousin. And boy, niggas is sour too, cuz. Niggas do sour shit like that, cuz. What baffles me about us as men, cuz, niggas can do all that. And somebody can tell you, boy, you know your girl was. Well, I seen her coming out the men's bathroom in Walmart. One of the workers in Walmart. Nigga be like, all the life come out. Nigga like separate from his body. Like
nigga been cheating all year.
nigga soul, he like Casper. Nigga just body just. Nigga body just disappear like.
Nigga gonna need a perk after you
gonna see the nigga next week. He gonna be skinny. Boy, what happened to you, boy? You out here on the streets now? Man, boy. Found out my lady was cheating on me, boy. Nigga,
cheating? Boy, you cheating?
Yeah, boy, boy, it's different when your lady, boy. When it's your lady, I don't understand how you could be cheating like that and just think your woman, like, okay, you say you cheat every day. You come home to a cooked meal.
Cause you ain't gotta be cheating like
lingerie.
Like you ain't gotta be having sex with somebody. You could just be texting somebody, inboxing, DM full of females. Then you go to your girl phone and find out one dude had responded to her story, say, "Hey, beautiful." Then she said, "What's up?" or something like that. You go be
nigga turn into somebody else, cuz. nigga hop up out of the seat. What? Nigga get up. What? He running down the stairs trying to get to her. You been fucking with that nigga?
One dude compared to his 1,000 DMs.
Hey, cuz, nigga, she talking to her inbox is a shoe plug. She trying to get you the cool grades for your birthday, and you running down the stairs. You fuck with a nigga, you got your piece, you got your gun, you finna kill her. You don't even know what's going on, cuz. We lose our whole mind, cuz, about that shit. What?
That's why they say, cuz, you gotta be careful who you mess with, cause cheat on whatever you do with, cause these men, these women these days, that be their soft spot, cause they'll go crazy.
Shoot you in your head about that shit, cuz.
About their big mama, about their wife, about their lady.
Mama, if they woman got that snapper down there, cuz, they ready to fall you into a pretzel behind that shit, boy.
That's why you ready to see you to post mental behind. I'm telling you,
nigga want to kill themselves and you.
You gotta be careful, boy, cause niggas will go crazy.
Facts, niggas be ready to die and kill you. About this woman.
You gotta be careful, man. You got watch who you talk to.
Man, hey, boy, I'm telling you, boy.
Niggas put you on the T now. By the 80.
And make sure you pay attention to her ex nigga, and if she got an ex baby daddy, pay attention to how them niggas act with her. Like, if them niggas is like, if you end up running into them and they looking at you and her like, boy, run, boy, like, boy.
Business is on.
Like, I never understood how niggas be laughing at nigga, the ex nigga that they woman with on child support, how she be talking to them on the phone. Niggas think that's cute and funny, but you don't be thinking in the back of your mind like,
until you and the ex run into each other at child support office like, boy, she finally got you, boy.
I kept looking at you like, boy, now you ain't thinking so funny.
Whole time he like think trying to beat with him. The whole time he trying to warn you.
He keep blinking fast and stuff like, boy, get away from her, boy. You messing with Dwana from next Friday and Baby D and all that. She gonna have, man, like, you niggas better start paying attention to signs, boy. But that go for women too, cause there's some niggas out here that's crazy, cause like it's man, this shit crazy, boy. There's some niggas out here that's loose screws, cuz.
Speaking of all that, man, I got a question for you, cuz. Why parents be beating not like physically beating them, but like beating in their head, like or wanting their kids to follow down the same path they took growing up or coming up in high school?
What you mean?
Like, okay, like say if you grew up in a household, your parents was there all the time. They married for 30, 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
They went to school, high school, college, graduate, they masters, they doctorate and all that.
Oh, I get what you mean.
They doctor, your daddy a doctor,
right.
Mama a lawyer.
So they want you to do.
Yeah, they want you to follow like not necessarily the same path. Well, some of them want you to follow the same path and all. They do exactly what they did, but once you like tell them, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna be a basketball player. I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? They I don't know. It's like they
niggas, you like, huh?
Yeah, like a rapper, like
even like YouTubers, and you gotta realize what they don't realize is it's YouTubers making $100,000 a month. Cause yeah, you a doctor, and yeah, you went to school all your life, but you make $100,000 a year.
I mean, that ain't no money.
Here I am. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. You might think my little career is funny, but the times done changed, cuz like shit different. Like, and I feel like if you're a parent that's thinking about doing that, stop. Don't do that. Just show your child a different path. Like, because one thing you don't want is for your child to grow up and resent you and be like, I lived my whole life based off of what you wanted me to do.
And the whole time, like, and then when they get old, they like, wow, like I wasn't happy. I wasn't living for me. I was trying to make you happy, and I wasn't trying to make myself happy. So now they gonna grow up depressed, do all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just because they not who they want to be.
Right. That's like them politicians' kids, them celebrity kids that be turned to drugs and all that stuff like that. Because the life they live in, they was forced into. They not who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like. They go out into the world, they showing this person that they not. Like, they have to live as somebody else every day. That's a depressing state. Like
rappers' kids they got rappers, ball player kid gotta be ball players.
Yeah, you don't.
Lawyers kid gotta be lawyers. Like, no, like
you don't have to do that. You right, cuz. I'm glad you spoke on that. Yeah, you don't have to do what your parents want you to do. Once you turn 18, you can get out your parents' house and start living the life that you want to live. But you, as a parent, I don't feel like you shouldn't force your child to want to do what you did. Because ain't no diversity in that. There's so many other things you can do, cuz. Your child want to be an astronaut, let him be an astronaut. Don't tell him, no, you don't want to be an astronaut. Astronaut's stupid. Like,
that's another thing with I feel like with black households, like, you can have $1 million mind, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then like you tell your ideas to your family, and like, what? And like, you should, like, I don't think you good, you're fit for that.
Right. But they ain't never did that. They ain't never did that to even tell you that.
Ain't never tried, they never thought of it, but they look at you like, nah, you ain't gonna be that. So
another thing too, cuz a lot of people in your family be so afraid of you being that one in the family. to the point where they might think you are good, but they're not gonna let you know that because they want to kill you. They so afraid of you being the age you are. Like, you could be the youngest in your family and have the brightest future, and they done live 50, 60 years of their life, and they ain't never did shit, but they wanted to be the one to take their family and put them into the next level. They never got there, so it's like, I hope don't nobody after me do it. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm killing everybody's dream.
You can have 10 ideas of what you're gonna do in your life. They'll tell you negative things about all of them, and you ask them, why you say that? And you're like, cause I just wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
Why you? Cause they scared to take a lot of times, cause it be the fact that they be scared to take a gamble or risk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in your family just listen to their mom and daddy and end up living a miserable life their whole life.
Don't get me wrong now. Don't disrespect them now. Just
no.
Yeah, just.
But how your own mind?
Like it's okay to like say no, mama, I ain't doing that. I want to be my own. I don't want to do that.
Right.
You did that, but I want to do something different.
Right. That's not how I want to live my life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Trust.
Like you have kids who tell their parents, "Oh, mama, daddy, I want to be a barber, a lastician, or a hairdresser,
right.
or person who do waxes,
people that's rich as shit in the
eyelashes,
right, people that got all the money,
who sell hair, all that."
Right.
They be looking at like, what? You want to do that?
Sell a wig for $5,000.
Telling you.
Yeah, man. And before we get out of here, I just want to say I'm gonna end it on this after that. As a father, cause I be going, high school games, middle school games. Sometimes I be just watching the kids play. If you a dad, first of all, if you ain't a coach, you need to shut the hell up. For one. That's what I want to say. You need to shut your damn mouth. Because you ain't the coach. For two, if you a dad that ain't played a lick of football, you ain't played a lick of basketball, baseball, none of that shit, you don't got an athletic bone in your goddamn body, you was never picked last, first, nothing when you was a kid to play anything, stop trying to fool your child into thinking that you was this and that when you was a fucking kid and make him think that he need to listen to you without the coach. Because you fucking their future up. You getting them in the bad habits, you showing them the bad way to do shit, and you ruining them. They're not going to be coachable when they get in high school, and when they get to college, the coach going to send their ass back home to you, and you going to be looking crazy as hell in the face. Stop screaming on the sidelines, screaming out the wrong goddamn shit. You got your child in cover 2. He a safety. You got him playing cover 2, and they running a play that's gonna dismantle that whole fucking coverage. And then you don't yelled out the wrong shit, cuz, and the coach and everybody looking back at you. You done got your son beat deep, and they done won a damn game, and now your son looking crazy as hell, crying and shit. And you tell him you should have did this, you should have did that. No, you shouldn't have called out that bullshit ass call. Stop trying to teach, cause that shit get on my nerves. Cause you playing daddy ball and stuff. Stop trying to teach them kids the wrong way, cause you ain't never did shit to do nothing in life to be no NFL. Like, and even if you was in NFL 30, 40 years ago, shit done changed. They got every quarterback can run a 4.2 now. That shit wasn't happening when there was pocket passes when you was in the league. Like, just cut it out. Aaron Donald run down there 4.4. Like, that shit, you ain't never seen none of that shit in your...
Because that shit really true, though. Because if you go to a part one game, city league game, high school game, you be having that, them two parents on the sideline, teamed up, yelling at their kids, the coaches, pass the ball to my son, you know what the fuck you doing right there, you know what the fuck you doing right there.
Your son ain't called a goddamn pass all week in practice.
God damn it, coach, put my son in the game.
He done dropped every goddamn pass. Cause first of all, one thing that's true with that, cuz you ain't got your son to practice all week.
And get mad when the coach bitch his ass the whole game.
Crazy ass motherfucker. Man, these kids, I feel sorry for some of these kids. They have to go home to the shit that they go home.
And then not only when practice come Monday, you done play your game Sunday. Sunday y'all off, y'all home. Monday, coach punishing your ass for what your daddy done did. Right. You running laps all practice.
Bell crawl. And then what make it even worse, you come to the game yelling and you at practice fucking yelling. Man, what do you work? What the hell do you do? How you have time to come to the practice? Let's end it on that. Yeah. Just stop playing daddy ball, man. Cause you can sit here all night and talk about that shit.
Cause they be the game. They be the game. Man, tell it.
Put 33 in.
Tell all the young. Man, I was playing part one, man. Coach, man, I used to get coached together, man. Like, bro,
You had a cooler cage when you played Part 1. You had a damn you had the cooler face mask that got the whole bottle that come. You had a cooler cage, man. You ain't played no goddamn. Man, you never played running back in the. You was on the line. You had a dot. They slapped the dot on the back of your helmet.
You ain't in the game.
You was on the fucking side.
But
you had a cooler cage, man.
man.
You had a cooler cage, man. You ain't ever get in the game. Damn. Let's end. Yeah. That's episode 16, man. What you got? Something else you want to talk about? Let's end it on that, man. Cause I'm hungry. I done worked up a sweat talking about these fucking parents.
Y'all stay safe, man.
Stay safe for year 22, man. Next week, episode 17, we back.
Back and better.
And we're gonna end it on that, man. Y'all stay on the lookout for that boy Klay, man. I'm telling you, that boy Klay can do some amazing shit. Shit gonna be this legendary, man. The man got a headband on.
Shit gonna be.
He got an afro with a headband on.
Shit gonna be extravagant, man.
That boy got an afro with a motherfucking headband on, boy. Boy out there looking like goddamn Dr. J. Boy, that boy look different, boy. He need to braid it up, cause if he get the AI corn roll, them boys in trouble, boy. Y'all boys in trouble, boy. Yo, man, we gone, man. Episode 16, up and coming show, man.
We'll see y'all next week.